let's see if I can figure out where I'm at. Okay, this is looking good. We got some sound, some game audio coming in now. Okay, looks like we are good to go. Let's get this show on the road. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome. Hey, Moose. We are coming to you live from the Blue Isles secret underground facility. We are going to be working on our next big project, and we are glad that everybody has come along. And today we have special guest member from the Blue Isles himself, Mr. Quickmind, who's also in Discord. So give me 1 second. We're going to go and get him in on this call, and we're going to have some fun. All right, Quick, we are live. Welcome. Ooh, excitement, excitement. Hello. We are going to be doing some top secret work today. I have. So while you were gone, Moose, we've played a number of very devious pranks. I would suggest you may want to go back and watch some of the previous VODs on the channel and kind of catch up. Especially like last night's. We advised and demonstrated our ability for irradiating monkeys and making them very explosive, volatile creatures. So,
did I do that? Oh my gosh.
Tonight on the schedule, we are going to be working on our next level of protection.
OP armor?
Yes, massively OP, like insanely stupid OP. Like, you think what I'm wearing is invincible? You have seen nothing. And not only is it OP, but not only is it can withstand anything that you throw at it, it also gives you the full flight capabilities, and it's not mechanism. It doesn't actually require as much effort to get your hands on. So this is going to be fun.
To be honest, I haven't done it actually myself, so that's going to be a learning experience of a person who knows what he's doing and a complete absolute buffoon.
T-minus 1 week, we'll have Moose Modder back. Oh, good. All right, are you around here somewhere quick?
Yeah, I'm at the base right now. Just
okay.
Hopping around.
Let me show you. Let me come out the front door. Aha. There you are. So we're going to go this way to our new secret area. Not really going to be much of a secret since we're going to show it on stream, but, you know, it doesn't really make much of a difference, I don't think. And we'll probably end up having to white it out a little bit more, just because some of the machines that we're going to be making for pneumatic craft require a bit more space. Yeah. But you should be able to start seeing the concepts of a very large square room here. And so this is where we're going to...
Bigger. We got the infinity drills.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got an infinity drill. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I do too.
Let's see. There we go. Aha. Oh, I'm like, what is that? That looks different from mine. Oh, I just realized that the point's in the ground already. So Moose Modder's like, I've been figuring out how to do this stuff. I don't think we need to go up any higher. I think we can go up like, maybe 2 or 3 more blocks up a little higher. Any much more than that, I think we'll actually punch through the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 more up.
This way.
Yep. Yeah, I think 2 blocks more and we should be good. We are going to have fun. So the first phase of getting started with pneumatic craft is making compressed iron. And making
some compressed iron.
You've already made compressed iron. Very good.
Because I started a little bit of it, and I was like,
Yep,
yeah.
That's actually not bad there, Moose. Giant bottle of honey. That would be pretty good. Yeah, so I actually like the first stages of making the compact. Because you're just blowing up iron. I mean, how much fun is that?
Yeah. Yeah, I like blowing stuff up.
So, Okay, fine. Make a bigger hole than I was. I'm trying to go like all kind of like dainty and delicate, and make certain that we're not taking out anything more than what's absolutely necessary. Watch this.
Hey, I didn't take out anything.
Hello there. It's all good.
Oh, now I did.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I said, I was going to do it.
Saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am the most daintiest person.
You are an expert with that thing, right?
I'm a dainty. That doesn't sound right.
No, that doesn't sound right at all. I would just call myself an expert at terraforming and block removal. All right.
I'm a buffoon. Yes.
Now, let me go get some... Oh, wait, I don't have to go anywhere for this. I actually have it in my pockets.
I have 22 compressed iron.
Oh... But yes, but if we use your compressed iron, then we leave everybody else out on seeing the glories of how to make compressed iron.
True. We'll let everyone see it.
We can do...
A little obsidian spot for it.
That's actually what I've got in my hands to do. I was just going to,
Well,
you know...
I see.
Do the standard corner drop. Because, you know, you don't need it much more than that.
No, is putting many bees encased in a 3x3 of beehives on Monkey Island. Oh gosh.
That should be plenty of sufficient.
I was thinking making the Trojan chicken.
That wouldn't be a... Don't we think we've done enough chicken work, though? I mean, we did put the chicken family out there.
They're hollow inside.
Yes, they are hollow. Oh, yeah, it's true. We could fill them with whatever we want. Well, we also need to figure out a good release mechanism. Hi, Shale.
That's true. Hello.
Yes. All right. I don't have iron. Do you have iron?
Yes,
You
I
have
do have iron.
You have, okay. You're just going to pull that out of your system, aren't you? The same thing I was going to run upstairs and do and just grab it out of the source.
There's 2 stacks of iron right there.
All right. I wonder if this will actually work. No. I didn't think it would. I had an explosion spell on this, and I think I've replaced it.
Hold up. I
think I've replaced mine.
Boom. Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, it worked.
Well, that's all it takes is a little bit of TNT, and we have compressed iron. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, this is not the most appropriate way to make compressed iron, but it's the way you start with compressed iron.
Woo.
50 giant chickens. They don't know what we're up to.
Gosh. That's great.
Okay, so if we go and we look in, so the big things that you start making with pneumatic crafts, right? Like the very first thing that you should be getting into is you make your air compressor first to get started with. Now, normally I like to use the air compressor system that uses the differentials between iron, lava, and water. And what's really kind of interesting about those is you can also just use magma blocks. And in this mod pack, it doesn't cool them and turn them into obsidian, which is kind of strange. But, you know, it's our favor. So we'll take it. So let me scream, so I will scream every time I join. TJ told him to scream. That's great. But the big thing that we really want to get into, and what's really going to make our life a lot easier, is going to be the pressure chambers.
Yeah.
So a pressure chamber can be of any size, though typically the ones I make are 5x5.
Okay.
And that makes them big enough. So the interior is what you care about, right? So the bigger the interior space is, the bigger the crafting system that you can do with it, and the more crafts that you can do depending on what you're trying to do. 5x5 is usually pretty good enough, and that should be sufficient. So we just need to make some pressure walls. which we have stone and compressed iron.
Yeah.
So I actually have a bunch of stone on me right now, so that shouldn't be a problem. And if not, we can get more out of the system. I do need to find. So one thing I don't like always keep on hand and easy to get my hands get hold of. Filled. What did I? Oh, like what did I fill in my? I put the compressed iron in my tool belt. Which, by the way, have you actually made yourself one of these tool belts yet?
No, actually.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, the Tetra tool belts. Absolutely, I can't suggest these things enough. These are like super health, happiness things. Well, happiness is having enough inventory space, and
That's true. That's true. I do agree with that.
by all means, that this is like massive inventory space. Spread. No, don't
Have a
spread that.
stronger energy source besides a windmill? No.
Do we? Yes.
No. No, we do. Yes. We have plenty of power sources.
We have tons of power. Sounds like you joined the wrong group. So I think we'll stick this back over here in the corner because this is really one of those machines that you build one time, you don't really mess with after it's done.
And yeah.
I mean, yeah, you basically, yeah, you honestly don't touch it. As long as you can keep the pressure up in the rest of the house and everything else is fine after that. And so what we'll do is we'll dig this back into the wall just a little bit.
I see.
Because, again, we only need to see a certain portion of this, right? So if we put it too back into the wall, who cares? And I can inset this into here, and then we can come back into this room later on and make it look, fancy.
Yeah. Okay. I see. I get it. I get what you're putting down.
So, it's an aesthetic sort of thing.
You're about to go on a 20-hour drive so you can stream for 20 hours. Oh, boy. Oh boy.
What? Did I miss something?
Moose.
Oh. Can I stream for 20 hours? No, I can't stream for 20 hours. That would probably kill me. I'm putting down reinforced bricks. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen these reinforced stones are actually like almost... So there is in this pack a way to turn these blocks like bedrock.
Oh.
Just, FYI. Oh, stone bricks.
You can make bedrock?
It's not really bedrock, but you can make security stones is what they're called. And the security stones make bedrock. Are essentially the equivalent of bedrock. There we go. Pressure chamber walls. And I have this annoying habit of always making more than I need. Yeah. So Zoda, which I don't know, you've met Zoda now.
Yes.
So Zoda played with us on our last time we ran this SMP. So that's where I know him from.
Okay.
And Zoda is a magic expert guy. Like, all he did the entire time we were on the other SMP was delve into all the magics. He had he was bracing himself and getting ready to do the tier 6 blood magic stuff. Oh, yeah. Like, stupidly far into that stuff. But so the point of the story is that Zoda has worked with me on large stupid builds before, and one of the things that he already knows how to do is when he says, I go, how much do you want? He actually gives me a real number and doesn't go, well, I just need some of this. Because I'll show up at his, wherever he's working at, okay, you wanted some of this, and like drop off 300 stacks of whatever.
I heard you like this. Let me give you 2 double stack chests.
Yeah, you said you wanted this, right? Here you go. Let me just overload you.
I do that to TJ all the time.
All right. Here's some of that. Here's some of that. Here's some of that. So the next thing we're going to do is right here in the corner, we're going to draw a line of pressure walls right here in this corner. And then the other empty space where you're going to fill with this, it's called pressure chamber glass. And then we need to make 2 pressure chamber, 1 interface and 1 valve. Yeah.
Okay, I'll make the glass.
Now there should be glass. If you go up into the blue aisle storage, we're actually making glass right now. It's just farming it automatically. And you're going to need a bunch of it for a big battery anyway, so you should be able to find all the glass that you need. And if you take all the stuff up there, you should be able to make plenty of that.
Reinforced pressure chamber glass.
We're going to need some pressure chamber tubes.
Oh, yes.
Do you need more stone? So -1 from this side, so you need 1, 2, 3. We're going to need 5 on this side.
5.
And 8 on the other side. So 5 and 8 is 13. Yep.
Okay.
It'll make us a wow. Oh, Phobic's out, probably generating tons of structures out in Twilight right now. 6 ads. Wow.
Oh. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I forgot. I have not yet messed with my ad pre-rolls or anything like that. I just kind of let them go. I should probably fix that up. All right, I need some hoppers. Hoppers.
Some more pressure chamber walls.
I could tell us like I didn't see any. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
All right. Bang.
Okay. There we go. The glass is in place, and now we need to get the control.
I've got the
interface.
I've got the interface now, and so the other thing we need is the valve, and I am making the valve as we speak.
I forgot the valve. Slap
It's all
that
good.
Right there. Slap that right there. There we go.
You got the pressure chamber valve?
Yeah.
Perfect. Totally tubular. It's funny. I'm watching the achievements pop. Moose, we are doing all right with storage. I will probably have to make some more. Perfect. We'll probably have to make some. Look at that. Such a sexy thing. We'll probably have to make some more storage disks, but I'm actually was thinking about trying to figure out how to get. And that's one thing I had to go and double check. It's just palladium. Of course, we can't just transit palladium, which is unfortunate. Because you have the SPS system. I honestly don't really want to make another SPS system, but if I can transit palladium over there to you, then we can just start steadily double pumping a lot of antimatter out.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Okay. 5 pressures, millibars, perfect. So this is the interface. So actually, should probably put the interface up a little higher, just because what ends up happening is, huh?
You got a gift sub.
Yes, Katoa gifted a sub to Moose Modder, so you didn't have to sit there and watch ads anymore.
Sorry, I'm a little oblivious here.
No, you're all good. All good. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's do this the smart way, right?
Okay.
So let's set it up so that we can have an input and an output. Because what you can do, if you open up the interface and look on it, right? Yeah. There's an interface status. Problems. Where is it at? Redstone always upgrades.
It's on the right side. It's the yellow.
No, I'm looking for it. So there's oh Okay, this block is used to import export. It imports from the iFace. Blah blah blah. Oh, do we have? I wonder if we. I guess not. Okay.
Use a wrench.
Normally you have to just kind of put them in a certain way, but that may not be the case anymore. Though there is a pressurized wrench. Yeah, there's that. That's the inside. Oh, you got the wrench. There you go. Oh, that's just.
You know what I would do?
The easier way to do this, right, is to come inside and place it the other way.
Oh wait.
Okay, look. We can't both do that. If you just took that thing out, so. All right, you put yours in from the inside. I'll put mine in from the outside.
All right.
So we can stop doing this double. There we go. Perfect. Input, output. It used to be in the older versions there was actually there was a toggle on the inside of that you could set. Right now, Moose, we are on the process of getting Pneumatic Craft up and going, because with Pneumatic Craft, that's going to give us access to the Iron Man armor. And so the Iron Man armor, is actually it's going to be a rather OP armor when we get it up and going. So we have to make a bunch of extra upgrades for it and everything else, but it's going to make the stuff that we're wearing look like tissue paper. So there's a few upgrades and whatnot. We're going to stick into this. All right. So you had the air compressor already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You should just be able to. Oh wait.
Smack it on there.
You can. My preference is to always do a release valve when making those. That way, because otherwise you have to keep turning the thing off and on, off and on, off and on. And if you put a release valve on there, it won't explode, and once it gets to its terminal point, it'll actually just stop. So, which one did you make?
This is just an air compressor.
Oh, is that just a normal one? Yeah, okay. You should be. Yeah, just drop it right next to it, then I guess that'll be fine.
And then I just.
That's it, and then we just.
In there.
Yeah, just whatever. I think this one. Yeah, so this one should top out at 5. So that should be fine.
Yeah.
That should be fine. And the other thing that cheater thing that you can do, I guess we could put item cables on it, but I usually just stick like a chest on one side and then a hopper on the other side, and that's good enough. You could technically put an exporter cable from Refined Storage and a crafter on the other side and teach Refined how to craft it. But I don't know that we need to spend that much effort right now. So I'm just going to grab me a hopper real quick out of our storage system. And we'll grab ourselves a chest, because we're just doing, quick down and dirty. We'll grab a silver chest. How about that? We'll make sure we got a little bit extra space in there.
Fancy.
Yeah. Big money spent. Yeah, Phobic, Moose, you actually missed the 1v1 between me and Phobic.
Yeah, that was actually fun to watch.
It was kind of one of those, I'm like, okay, well, this just didn't go anywhere. But yes, it was.
Obsidian to make sure the knockback doesn't shove each other around. It still goes well with obsidian.
Yeah, I didn't put enough obsidian around us to keep us in place, and then when we finally did put enough obsidian to keep us in place, I think what? Why don't I have a hydrate point thing? Because I drink water normally. I'm very conscious of the fact that when my mouth gets dry from talking, I just reach down and take a drink all the time. But in answer to your question, Moose, no, actually today's beverage of choice is a good old classic Coca-Cola.
Ooh, fun. I have a Mountain Dew in front of me right now.
I used to drink an awful lot of Mountain Dew, like stupid amounts of Mountain Dew. I actually had to stop. I was going through like a 2-liter bottle, like 2 to 3 2-liter bottles in a day. Stupid amounts of Mountain Dew.
That's concerning.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, no, I had to actually give that up.
Peach sparkling water.
Ooh, sounds tasty.
So, one of my coworkers at work actually introduced me to a sparkling water. I don't actually like sparkling waters, but this one I actually do like. It's a Genki Forest brand, and 0 calories,
right?
0 sugar, but it tastes really good. I'm like, oh,
nice.
wow.
Vortex cannons are very fun things. If you've never played around with a vortex cannon from this, it sounds exactly like the real one. It just big plume of smoke, but it has a knockback. Is basically all it is. It's just a giant knockback gun. It's still fantastic to play with. But yes, Moose, it was a tie because after about 10 minutes, we kind of both just.
It was literally 10 minutes of them just smacking each other. Actually, it was 10 minutes of games smacking Nori, and Nori just sitting in a corner.
Initially, and then when we surrounded ourselves in the obsidian, it was 10 minutes of us just smacking at each other. And it was like 10 minutes of me smacking him straight and him soaking down his potions as fast as he could. He actually stopped hitting me once we had gone into that little sub arena.
Oh yeah.
Because he was downing pots. I could hear him drinking the pots as we're going at it. So if we had gone long enough at it, the fight would have gone in my direction, just because he would have ran out of pots to keep himself healed.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a thing. Somebody is enjoying that dun 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 sound effect of mine. Hello there, Heisenberg. All right. Yes. Hello there. So what we're trying to ultimately get to is going to be the Iron Man suit, though, because the Iron Man suit is absolutely fun. And you can, it actually will mitigate the damage being done to you via the air pressure in the suit. And so there is a method that we are going to, and I'm probably not going to get to it this stream, but we are going to be working our way to that, that will allow you to keep that suit fully topped off 100% of the time. Which means no damage. It's got a better flight system in it. It actually has radar tracking in it, so you can not only can you track items, but you can track people and mobs, which is absolutely a fantastic feature set.
That does sound like an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, it really is an Iron. It has to. Have you not? When you put one of these things on, you'd be like, okay, I just need Jarvis to talk to me.
Put that on your soundboard.
So far, I do not have a mad with any faction. I know what you're talking about, Heisenberg, but for the life of me, the acronym, the specific letters in the acronym, what they are talking about, escapes me.
Mutual assured destruction?
Yes. Mutual assured destruction. Yes, that is the words I was. I know it meant a way to absolutely like blow things up. Yeah. Well, 300 irradiated nuclear monkeys I thought was a fairly good method of mutual assured destruction. But I could be wrong. Death by Capuchin Monkey. Can you see the server messages for that? Heisenberg, what we have are irradiated nuclear monkeys that have the same yield potential as your nuke. Only because they're in mob form, we can like crank them out in mass production using a zero tick farm.
Oh, that happens.
It's a thing. Steel? We can order steel. You come up to the crafting system and just order steel. Or do you mean compressed iron? Or do you want?
No. The toilet's been saying that in chat.
Oh. This is true, Heisenberg. If you nuke us first, then you would not have anything to worry about, except for the fact that our monkey producing facility is not here at the Blue Isles.
It's in a secret hidden laboratory. Or you know.
Well, so the whole machine has to operate below bedrock, and his nuke won't go below bedrock, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true.
The whole machine had to be put down below bedrock in order to take advantage of the void energies. It's the same energies that we could use if we went to the end. I didn't want to have to go to the end and then figure out how to transport the monkeys back here to the overworld. So this was far easier. So and you know how to break the a block in bedrock, right? That's just a little bit of TNT and a piston. I mean, they do it on Hermitcraft all the time, and there's like plenty of guides on how to do that, so it doesn't take much.
Yeah.
You'll have to go and watch last night's stream, or not last night, but the last stream on Tuesday. It'll fill you all in on all the gory details. It's absolutely fantastic. We also managed, we did, and I'm going to come out and say this publicly, we did give them back the real Jack. So I dug down into the bowels of the machines and removed Jack from the machine and gave him back the real Jack. Which I think if you watch Aura stream, they took him out to the desert somewhere and just slaughtered him. So, we found Jack, we returned Jack, and they killed Jack. I don't know what you want me to tell you at that point. I have a tiara. Can you put Sylvan? Oh. Listen to these guys over there in Monkey Isles. I swear it's like pretty princess line with them. I've got a tiara. We're gonna go to the ball.
Rings. I got necklaces.
Exactly. What is Jack? Jack is we're like so far off topic right now. I've lost track of what we were doing. Jack, there.
0.22 bars in our pressure chambers.
We have how much? 0.2? That's because this thing. We need to make some pressurized upgrades, I think, or we need a bigger pressure delivery mechanism. Oh no, I know what the problem is. So the chamber, on the warnings, if you look under the pressure.
Yeah.
It's got an air volume. So this is slowly going to pressurize up. Now the nice thing is as long as you never pop the hose on it, it keeps a stable pressure, which is a really nice thing about these big pressure chamber bulbs. So they never lose pressure.
Okay.
But because we built it as big as we did, it's going to take it a little while to get pressurized. Now, obviously, we could make some more air pressures and like double up on the pressure. But for right now, we can start working on the other machines, and we'll come back to this one.
Okay. So
some of the other things that we are going to need are going to be like the so there is an. We don't want the programmers. It is where's it at? I'm trying to find this thing in all the list of things they have. So we are going to have to eventually make the PCB boards, which is not like super difficult to make. They're just time consuming and require pressure, like everything else does. But there is a charging station. That is the thing that we're looking for.
Yes, charging station. I think I have one of those also.
Yeah, you kind of have to have one of those in order to because so that the charging station is what you use to put like all the upgrades and whatnot in and out of the armor set, as well as obviously charge the armor set.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there trying to look through the list. I'm like, why don't I just... There it is. Yeah, so this is not that bad. Most modern, Jack is a monkey that was a pet monkey from a flying villager who is a member of the Monkey Isles. And we kidnapped Jack the monkey and brought him to our secret lab where we subjected him to an experiment. Have a good night, Keisha. Thanks for dropping by. Also, Nort, I have seen your... I do not know who Nort is. You're going to yell at me, at least use my right name. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that's fine. There's lots in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. I would definitely get some food. Probably a little on the hungry side.
I'm hypoglycemic, so that makes sense.
Yeah, let Wag so we have a good night. Oh, really? Clay. You gotta have clay, right? Oh, lots of clay. 1, 2, 3.
Alright. So, we have a charging station downstairs.
Oh, somebody got hurt. The monkey with propaganda. I'm not certain I understand what he's talking about. Unless he's talking about the monkey I renamed that Monkey Isle Stinks, because somebody came on and were like, we need a name for a monkey. And they were like, yeah, we want it named Monkey Isle Stinks. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what he's talking about. Was the monkey who was making the statement? I have nothing to do with the message.
You forgot the E.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I was typing fast. Walking and watching a stream is hard. Yes, walking and watching a stream. You shouldn't walk and watch the stream. You know, we both made charging stations. Just, you know, so we're we're clear about that.
Just
That's
put
fine.
one on one side and put the other on the other side. You know, symmetry. It makes it nice and beautiful.
Well, actually, I was going to move this cable away from this because we actually don't need these just yet. These are we're making these for later purposes. So, you know, if we line them up here in the wall, then we can run that cable around the wall on the back side here. Does that make sense? Yeah, I can't. We don't have enough, but, you know, we can do something like this.
Speed on these things. Locomotive boosts.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, we can do like this with the piping and just pull the piping around. And then ultimately we're going to have to replace that with the heat transfer system.
Okay.
Well, we're happy to have you here live, Moose. Just don't get yourself killed while you're out watching this.
The news of a guy walking down the street gets killed after watching his Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of because we kind of need our members here working with us. Oh.
Alive.
By the way, I have completely neglected to tell you guys this. Come here. You got to see this. This is so cool.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You're going to love this. Hang on, Mose. You got to see this. This is very important Blue Isle stuff. So, we know we got the new member, Zodicus, our resident wizard now.
Oh, yeah.
So we have somebody that will handle our magic department.
Yeah.
And he's also an expert and used to working with me, and so we already know how to, between the two of us, how to integrate his magic with our tech. Absolutely fabulous. So, in honor of that, I know you've been watching this thing coming up.
Oh, yeah.
But over here on the on the Blue Isles, we now have the experimental magic wing of the Blue Isles. And so this is where Zoda is setting up all the things. And one of the very first tasks that we have is once he gets the rest of his setup in place and going, we'll see lots of magic and stuff going around here. He is working on the magics of anti-gravity so that we can take our irradiated nuclear monkeys and make them flying irradiated nuclear monkeys so that we have deliverable bombs and we don't have to do anything other than point them in a general direction and send them off on their merry way.
Oh gosh.
I know from a technical standpoint, the way to do we can do gravitational manipulation through antimatter, but that's very expensive in the cost of energy.
Oh, I know.
However, magic has no huge reoccurring cost for anti-gravity support.
True.
Yeah, I don't run FOV Moose. It drives me a little nuts. So yes.
I can't do 70. I can do 90, maybe 100 FOV. If I go to 60, I feel like I'm choking.
Yeah, I think my FOV, where is it at? I have my FOV turned off because it literally, I can't see anything once it starts to fix up that FOV.
Effects.
Yeah. It messes with my vision and I can't see anymore after that. But I also have an issue where I can only see out of one eye at a time. So that's probably why it messes with me. So anyways, but yes, this is our new experimental magic wing. It is under construction. We should have this up and going and fully operational, hopefully within the next week or so. And with that, we will begin work on our experimentations so we're going to bring pigs out first. And so the pigs are going to be our first guinea pig subjects in here. So we will make flying pigs. That will be a thing. Flying pigs. Yes. So when will we have flying nuclear irradiated monkeys? When pigs fly.
My wife right now. Oh no.
What? Oh.
And now I've been smacked around with a pillow.
Well, if you gotta go, that's fine. I'm going to continue working on the pneumatic system, but I did wanted to catch you up with what is going on with this little particular portion. And we are also going to be setting up. There's this is one of the staged areas for the magic wing. So pretty much all of the west side of the aisle has been given to Zoda and the magic department for making magical mischief and mayhem. I figured this is a small price to pay for flying nuclear chimpanzees. Capuchin monkeys.
Nuclear flying monkeys.
Nuclear flying explosive monkeys.
Explosive monkeys.
Technically, they're nuclear flying explosive man-eating monkeys. But, I was also thinking we should open a shop up where we could offer these as a service or as a procurement stuff. In which case, we have to solve the man-eating portion of the monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard if you sell a monkey to a guy and the monkey eats the guy. Like, you don't get your money back.
Yeah, well, you don't get a repeat customer either. So it doesn't really quite work so well. So obviously, we got to fix that one small glitch. But I'm hoping that when we introduce magic, that we might be able to bleed off some of the radiated rage, because that's what I'm assuming is going on with the monkeys right now. It's just a little bit of radiation rage.
I mean, I would be angry if I was.
that's the thing we're hoping that we'll solve. Yeah, NFMM. We're trying to remove one of those M's so we can just have NFMs, nuclear flying monkeys. And it's actually supposed to be nuclear flying creeper monkeys because they're explosive. What?
NFEM?
NFMs?
NFMs?
NFCM?
NFCMs?
Nuclear flying creeper monkeys. Yeah, NFCMs. That's almost like having a nuclear ballistic missile or an ICBM, only they're
ICBM.
NFCM.
Okay, okay. I like the technology we're developing here.
we're reaching it a little bit, but I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there in the end.
You gotta have high goals.
Exactly. If we're not trying to do something stupid, then what are we doing with our time here?
Wasting it, obviously.
Obviously. Well, I mean, and this is like some small examples of some of the high brain tech and systems that we will be playing with when the digital engineering launches its third season on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that's going to be all kinds of fun. Yeah. Apparently, they found the monkey labeled Monkey Island stinks.
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned that they found the monkey, but they found the monkey. Oh, you must be in there.
I gotta go all the way up to the top of the chat to find where you put the seed.
Oh, there it goes. Just a little bit of lag.
Oh, there we are. All right.
Yeah, I like the map that we got picked out because there's big land masses on either corner, and then you have like that center island, and so I think we'll turn that center island into like a big community center clubhouse for everybody.
Yeah.
And so usually what we do is we just let everybody come and take part in building that up. So it's not a one person's building it.
Oh yeah.
Because that would be an awful lot of work. All right, stronger. Oh, that's right, because we have to do pneumatic assembly to make the blue valves, which eventually we're going to have to make the whole pneumatic assembly system, which has its own form of plastic sheets. Show me how to make the construction blocks. Frame. Right. Okay. So we have to go all the way through. All right. I forgot about all of that. So there's a bunch of plastic and everything else we're going to have to make. So we have one stage of this in place. Good. Next phase is we have to set up our plastic production, which means we need the thermo-pneumatic processing plant.
Thermopneumatic processing plant.
I think the biodiesel. Yeah.
LPG and coal.
So LPG is one way you can do that, which you can do that through a refined controller with crude oil. Interesting enough, I think Moose actually did a deal for some crude oil, and so I think there's a large container of that stuff floating around here somewhere. So we can use crude oil if we wanted to do LPG. Be honest, I think the biodiesel is actually easier to get your hands on. Fluid mixer, refined controller.
Oh no, I'm scared.
What are you scared about?
My wife now has hair clips.
Oh, well, it sounds like you better boot, scoot, and boogie. You might lose an ear that way.
I now have 3 of them in my hair at the moment. Will be 3, I mean.
Thermo. Seems such a. Yeah, the names for these things are absolutely fantastic.
I know. They make me feel like I have make me feel like I have a big brain, even though I have smooth brain.
Yeah. Yeah, so we should be able to ethanol, vegetable. So you can make LPG, so we'll need a couple of these. Or we go and make biodiesel. So like I said, I think biodiesel is actually easier to come by out of immersive engineering. and they work the same. So yeah, we can make a little refinery and pump seed oil and biodiesel in there.
Okay.
Or we can do a fluid mixer with seed oil and ethanol. Why do I feel like... Okay, so, yeah. All right, so I got a few things, so we're going to have to make about I want to say at least 4 or 5 of these thermal processor. My chat is loving these sound effects, let me tell you.
I mean, I don't blame them. They're amazing.
The amount of times that, like the last stream, we were right in the middle of the whole explaining things to Orfather and everything, and one of the people came in right in the middle of that, right after I'm like ha 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 ha, and it's dun dun dun, just dropped it in there. I about
Perfect timing.
oh, it was great timing. Absolutely the best timing. How much pressure do we have in
0.5 bar.
5? I actually think that might be enough to process some iron, because we're going to need a lot more iron. That's one thing you definitely go through. You ever notice in mod packs, though, like one of the big things that is like absolute requirement you have to get your hands on as soon as possible is got to be a good iron farm.
Exactly.
If you don't have a good iron farm, you might as well just hang up life, because almost everything requires iron.
Yeah.
That should. So once it fills up the iron ingots, so you get a stack in there, we can. Nope, it won't let me just drop them in there. There's laser me.
How much is in here? Never mind, I hear stuff happening.
Yeah. There it goes. And that'll actually compress that down on its own. So we can just let this go as long as this is running and burning. I think you have to actually get this up to 2 millibars. Yeah, so it has to be bare minimum 2 millibars. So we can leave the iron there. We can let this run. We can actually just make another one of those. Let's make 2 more of those.
Okay.
And then we can just set them right where you wanted to put the charging chambers at, on either side. Fill it up with some fluid fuel, and then let it go. It's a little hackneyed, but it'll work. Also, because we just need to get past this first point to get the rest of the stuff that we need. All right, so there's that. Why is there a cage in? Yes, that is in your room, Moose. That is there because we had a monkey captured in there, and the monkey was lodging his protest as to being forced to return to the island. I haven't taken the cage down, so that's all. But we will. I'll get it down before you show back up. In fact, give me just 2
I'm not
seconds.
taking your room.
No.
Don't worry.
Well, his room's basically become like central hub around here, right?
That's true.
I mean, we have all the machines in here. I'm in the process of building the mother brain for our ultimate crafting system that will basically build everything that we need to, and we can just stop telling it to make things. Just like come over here, push a button, and just let it do it. All right, so I got the extra. Let me grab some coal.
I screwed up and accidentally hit one of the pipes, so
Huh?
lost my pressure.
So we're starting all over again.
Yeah, but I got 3 of them running at the same time.
Nice. I am going to do this and then that.
Do they connect from the bottom? Oh, you're just gonna.
Oh, no, they don't connect at the bottom. When you're doing that, I guess we'll have to.
Okay, so
Oh,
here,
they connect at the back. Yep, we can just set it right there.
and just smack that and smack that.
Yep, just like that.
Good heavens!
Lots of air pressure now.
I have been seatbelted into my chair. My
Wow.
found, what even is that?
You gotta ask.
Curling ribbon. And, yeah, she's strapped across my chest, tied it to my arm, and let's just say my hair right now looks very fabulous with all the hair ties stuck in it.
I can imagine. That sounds great. I'm going to advise your wife that without a photographic evidence, it doesn't actually account. Doesn't actually occur. By the way, if she needs a place to upload it to, I'm happy to give her access to the Discord server or.
That's like blackmail right there. So, you shall not leave.
All good. All right, so yeah, that'll slowly fill up. So once that gets going, we'll have a lot of pressurized irons. The rest of parts of this is really just going to be getting a lot of iron, making a lot of pressurized tubes, and then laying out a whole lot of stuff. Because then we have to make it's going to be like 4 of the thermo-pneumatic mixing devices. We're going to need some of those so we can get LPG gas, or biofuel. We can pick it doesn't really matter which one we use. But we do need to make some molten plastic, which is also going to be the next big thing, which it's actually really kind of cool. So with molten plastic, you can put it into, you can leave it in a bucket and stick it in a chest and come back to that chest. And it's one of the few items that actually have a state change while being stored.
Really?
So a bucket of molten plastic from Pneumatic will actually cool and produce a piece of plastic while sitting in a storage chest. And what's even more fascinating is that there are heat transfer devices that are part of this that will extract heat off from the block. So you can put the chest down. There is a, where is it at? The heat frame. If you put the heat frame around the chest and you attach like ice around the heat frame, it'll actually cool the chest down, which causes the molten bucket of plastic you put in there to state change faster. I see your highlighted message. Yes, you made most of those machines in the room. You absolutely did. We've also added a bunch more other machines to your room that you can't see that are behind the walls.
I'm in your walls.
We have been expanding out here, Moose, like massive expansion since you've been gone. You'll have a little bit of catching up to do, but on the upside, you'll also have a lot of tools available at your disposal for even bigger, better pranks. So there is that. Also, I should be noticed that if you look on the map, we've been carving out a line across the continent. We're in the middle of building our own private lake or river to separate the Blue Isles away from the mainland. And then the upper areas right north of that we're going to turn that into our PvP arena areas. So we still have plenty of work to do. Lots of stuff going on. But yeah, at this point, it's we just have to wait and let this stuff build.
We're almost there. I say that as we're like a quarter of the way there.
We're almost there.
I have a thermal compressor.
Thermal compressor. I think that is that's the heat.
The heat cold.
Yes. So you put ice on one side. So if you put lava on one side and blue ice on the other, which is actually kind of funny because blue ice specifically won't melt. So it's a little cheater system. And then that will actually produce lots of power of free pressure. I mean, if we just want to get something going here, I have. Let's see. So hot side, that, and like that, and then cold side, some water, and you know that's not the most efficient way, but that will start generating pressure.
Insufficient temperature differential. Ooh.
Yeah, so we're not going to get a whole lot of pressure out of that. I think it wants. I think we're going to want ice for that. Let me see if I got some ice in the storage.
I mean, I could just really quickly go over to like somewhere where there's ice. Wait. Isn't there a place that has ice around here somewhere?
Well, I've got ice. I've got packed ice, actually. Which is better than normal ice. It's packed.
Can you make blue ice?
Blue ice you can make using 9...
9 packed, wasn't it?
Yeah, 9 packed. Ow, I just set myself on fire. I wonder if... Oh, I know what the problem is. Hang on.
I think it's you set the heavy. It's not heavy. The
No.
cold on the wrong side.
I think they're back.
Oh gosh.
No, I think you're supposed to like that.
Yeah.
So they should.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Now it's doing it.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna.
Now it's doing it.
So that will generate a lot of pressure really quick.
Yeah, that's producing a lot. Oh boy.
So we just pick them back up again. Now, typically, what you want to do is there's like a little clock system that you can put together that spills it out, leaves it there, and then picks it back up again. So a couple of dispensers and 2 buckets of lava, and then I would almost use a create clock just because it's gentler. Because you can do the create pulse repeater. And you can set that for like 30 seconds and leave it sit there for 30 seconds, which is sufficient enough to heat everything up, but not lose your lava. What do you got? Oh, he's got, what is he offering?
He's got blue ice.
He's got blue ice. What does he want for the blue ice?
4 packed ice.
Well, all I got's 4, but there you go.
Is there a easy way for this? Snow with 1.5 bar makes ice.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, we gotta stop this.
Yeah. It's it's
You guys need to just chill. We should probably, plug that into the pressure differential system and like really supercharge it. But we're fixing to actually.
Ooh, okay. It's calming down. It's calming down.
Yeah, we are coming up. We are at 1 bar. We are actually coming up to 2 bars. So this iron's going to start getting processed really quickly here shortly. So that's not too bad.
I need to grab some glass so I can make some more pipes.
Grab some? Yeah, you can go grab some from up there. I just keep throwing everything. Oh, speaking of the crude oil, I keep walking past this tank of crude oil. That was when, you remember when the server first opened up, who was it? I think it was Xferlin. He was like, what? Oh, I know why. It was Xferlin who found who's like, oh, I'm going to be the crude oil or the oil baron or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's much of an oil baron anymore. I think he opened up a small shop to try to sell this stuff, but I don't think anybody ever bought from him. Except for Moose. I think Moose traded him for for that tank of oil. What was I looking for? Oh, right, ice. Yeah, we just have the 2 packed ice that's in there now. But I think on my map, I think I've been somewhere where there's ice at. Yes. That's a long way, so I don't feel like going up there just yet. We'll deal with that another time. Right, dispensers. Create clock. And we're done. So we'll get this going. 1 and 2. Almost at it. No, we're no. We got 2 more drawers right down in the floors, and that one still has holes in it for more storage discs. We're not almost out of room.
You want some more 64Ks?
There's rooms for 4 more. Why, are you making them or something?
I got my leftover ones from my system.
Oh. Should be 5, 7. Well, I mean, like I said, the goal is to get to the QIO, and that's why I kind of wanted to, because you've got the SPS.
Yeah.
And between the 2 of us, I think if we combine the power systems between the 2 areas right now, we can start to generate some regular power to run the SPS. So I still want to get to...
I already have constant SPS. It's the nuclear fuel that's my problem.
Oh, just getting the palladium down into it.
Yeah, so here's the problem. It takes 1 bucket.
I know what it takes. It takes a full bucket to make 1 millibucket of antimatter. And so you need a steady process. We're actually making tons of palladium, which is by design for the nuclear reactor that we've got. I actually have it turned down so that we don't overproduce in the palladium, but we actually have the capabilities to make 10,000 buckets of palladium an hour. We just have to turn ours up. But I needed a bigger battery system to catch the excess power, and I needed a place to actually move the palladium to, which is the SPS.
The Goblin Trader.
What do you do? Fall into the fire?
Just fall into the lava.
Oh.
Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Rip. Okay. Get 2 of those. Perfect. We want... Oh. That's fine. We'll do it this way.
1.6 right now.
Good. Yeah, as soon as it hits 2, that it'll go real quick through that iron.
1.7.
Adjustable repeater. Yeah, these are the things we want.
There, that's in there.
Bunch of these. Like that. 2 of those. So most on Tuesdays and Thursdays are the stream days, and we only stream for 2 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mostly because Saturday is going to be a very long day. Saturdays are my big streams, and so I've got on my schedule for an 8-hour day on Saturday. So it's like having another job. Long days. But this Saturday, especially since we're opening up the digital engineering SMP server, this Saturday is just going to be like crazy. Did you notice that the new mod pack for that server, it has got ice and fire in it?
Yeah. Yeah, but I am very concerned. Yeah, so like I was generating that map, you know,
Yeah, pick up your
and
pick up 11. Thank you. Just we're gonna put those in buckets here very shortly.
so I was working on that map, and I'm actually talking to TJ as I'm doing it, and he's watching me like go. I think I was like around the 50% area,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, okay, so let's look at this. We look at this, and we see this weird circle on the map, and we're like, what the heck is this circle? I fly over one of those again, and I look down, and I just see a huge dragon's nest. I'm like, oh no.
Oh
No.
yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, ice and fire is a real thing. Well, so some of the members of the SMP that plays,
Yeah.
there. I don't know if you're watching chat or not, but Katoa is a big fan of ice and fire. He's more of the adventuring type, so he doesn't really get into all the technical aspects of the gameplay. If that makes sense, right? So we try to make certain that for all the members on the server that play, that everybody has a little something that they can do. There we go. Tick, tick.
Oh.
Yeah, you can hear it popping. Yeah, it's
But it did one stack, so.
yeah. Well, yeah, because now it's got to load up the next round that's in here. We're up to 2 stacks now. That stuff goes quick.
3 stacks. There we go.
Yeah, once that gets going, and you're like, okay, we're actually wait, I can't fill the iron in there fast enough. So let's speed this up. So we'll leave it sit down for.
My wife tied my hand, and I can barely touch the escape key. Oh boy.
Moose, in order to join the digital engineering SMP.
Do you want to start this clock?
Yeah, I got a button. I had a button. I thought I made a button.
Button. Pass it in, and then.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Oh no.
I don't know what.
I messed up.
Did you put lava in there?
No.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was working on. I just.
Oh no. Oh no! Gosh dang it!
Okay, so that. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I was getting the buckets for. I was gonna put the buckets inside there instead of putting them down like that, because otherwise it's. There we go. That's blue ice on the other side. There we go. I just need a bit of packed ice on the far side to help equalize that out. If we want, we can speed that up or slow it down. I got it set for a second, so it swaps.
That's actually pretty good. I think that keeps it.
Yeah.
Pressurized enough. Oh yeah,
Mm.
it's definitely gaining a lot of energy in there.
I got distracted. Oh. So the way you so you have to go to the Discord channel, and then there are paperwork you have to fill out, and then the members who are playing on the server have to vote, and that's how people get invited to the Digital Engineering SMP. I actually have no control over who gets to play on the Digital Engineering SMP. That is done by community vote. But I think you already know a number of the members of the community, so we'll see. go submit, and we'll go from there. Yeah, exclamation Discord will tell you all that you need.
I'm gonna put a security upgrade into this thing. You know,
Oh yeah, so it doesn't over. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea.
blow us up. Gets a little scary, you know.
Well, I think we've actually, this will stabilize right at 2 millibars the way it is right now. If we want it to generate more, we have to extend the lava pulses out longer, so they sit there longer. But 2 millibars is all we really need to keep this guy up and going as well. And it's plugged in. And it should be.
Oh no, we lost one.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No. Interesting. Oh, we just lost the other one. Okay, so it's still a little. I don't think it's fast enough then. All right. That's fine. I have a visitor come to the office. All right.
13.
And I have. Yeah, we'll try 13.
It's not too aggressive.
No, it shouldn't be too bad. All right. Oh, you grabbed the.
Yeah, I got the.
So once you. So once you've joined Moose, and I see that you've hit the server messages, there you are. Okay, I will send you the form that you need to fill out momentarily. Oh, we're just gonna watch this one. That's probably fair.
I didn't know. I don't have the other bucket, so.
Oh, I have the other bucket. I'm like, okay.
I'm just sitting here like, we'll just keep going with this one.
There we go.
Yeah, we got 2.14 bars in here, so we're doing pretty good.
I actually should have all of the. Yep, it's got all of the. We put 5 stacks in. We got 5 stacks out. Look at that. And that should pretty much keep our. Should just keep all that running fine. So.
Pretty sure there was crate inside that mod pack, because they had like extra crate stuff, didn't they?
Inside of what mod pack? Oh, in the season 3? Yeah, create's in there.
Yeah.
We have create, we have mechanism. I think pneumatic craft's in there, but I won't swear to that one. I know draconic evolution's in there. Then I also know there's Britannia, Ars Novia, which that's kind of the thing I was looking forward to, also playing around a little bit, because they actually pulled in that mod pack the create and Ars Novia support mods, so that you can actually interact with a create contraption with Ars Novia. So that's going to be fantastic. Oh, look at that pressure.
Oh, we lost another one. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but.
It's all good. It's not like we can't get more lava.
That's true.
There we go. And what we should do I have this stuff in my inventory? I just heard it pop again. Alright, I don't have to play around with that. That's fine. It's one of those, it's a very weird stickler thing, and a lot of it too also depends on what's going on the server.
Yeah.
So the server can actually influence that, because if the server holds on to it too long, or it doesn't actually clear the block out, then what ends up happening is it thinks that the lava is still there. There we go. Nice little locker.
Yay.
Because we don't...
Yeah, I was making...
Yeah, look, it melted the other ice on the other side. And it converted the blue ice down to packed ice. Yeah, there's definitely some lag going on at the server level. Moose, I think your chances of joining the server are just as good as anybody else's chances of joining the server. We don't discriminate or anything else like that. Everybody's welcome to come and play. We just need to get you to fill out some forms, and then we'll go from there. That's all that is.
Righty.
But what we wanted to be able to do, because we didn't want to have to sit here and explode iron ingots to get compressed iron, because that's painful. You do it the first time to get you started, but after that, you don't want to lose that extra iron you're giving up.
Yeah,
Unless, of course,
loss.
yeah, that's painful. Well, I suppose you can get away with it if you have a way to make all the iron that you could possibly stand. I mean, if you have infinite iron, then you really don't care, and then it's just explosions just for the sake of explosions.
Explosion's fun.
And while we have like 14K, 15K worth of iron ore in the system, which time you run that through the 5x multipliers, like 60,000 pieces of iron there.
I only have 21,000 right now in my system, so.
Yeah. Iron ingots or iron ore?
Ingots, so.
Oh. Yeah, we stored ours in ore form just because it's actually cheaper that way. Yeah, we have 14.2. So 14.2 times 5. So yeah, 60,000 iron ingots. 0 of 2.
What I need to do, I need to go back to my base.
Alright.
And I need to,
You probably need to log out and go and save yourself from your torture device.
I'm going to actually remove the lenses from my ore base. And get random everything.
Yeah, we ran ours in diamond mode for, I think, like a half a day just to get a bunch of diamonds built up for things. And then, yeah, I pulled out those lenses a long time ago. So we've been running with just whatever comes out.
Yeah, I have like 10,000 diamonds.
Oh, and while you're doing that, I'm going to go visit Monkey Isle, because it's just the two of us on the server right now anyways.
Woohoo.
People haven't. So last stream, we tried to build the final member of the Von Emmeklucky family over there. And Orefather was on and streaming at the time, so we didn't actually get the opportunity to make the final member of the Emmeklucky family. Which, just so we're all understanding, the Emmekluckys were named after members of the stream after the audience that were here that day. And so Sven and the colors of the chickens were all carefully chosen based on the members that were here that day when we were building them. So that's why they're blue chickens. Blue chickens because they're Swedish chickens. And so Sven is the son. Ingrid is the mother, the leg model, and the newest and the final member of the family is Sture. Though I'll enjoy the fact that I took time to learn to pronounce it. He is the punk rock father, as you can tell from his mohawk and his accoutrement piercing.
I love it. I love it.
So we now have the full Von Emmeklucky family. It's lucky for Sven that Strude likes tall women. Oh, and do you like my trees? So I got into horticulture, right? Or is it horticulture? No, it's not horticulture. What is that?
Horticulture.
Arborist, arborealist.
Yeah,
Yes.
arborealist. There we go.
Yes, I got into that. So I went to the end and I found these wonderful pink trees. And since they had these cherry forests that they were doing in pink, I felt that they needed just that extra splash of neon color. So we added several prime examples of color to their island.
I totally just kind of glossed over that these aren't around in this biome.
No, these are imported specifically from the end.
I gotta say, the better end has some beautiful biomes.
Oh, they do. They have gorgeous biomes.
Props to that mod developer, man.
Yes,
Props to him.
absolutely. But yeah, so we brought in these. I actually brought with me. There was a few other trees that we were going to put out here. But I think I actually... Do you have bone meal? Because I think I ran out of bone meal. Which is the reason why I stopped.
Yes. You want a stack of it? I got a stack.
I don't think we need a stack of it. Howdy ho, Lightning. How's it going? I need to find... Oh, I can't... What did I do with my ender chest?
This is the problem with you being invisible. I can't see on the map. Oh, there you are. Found you.
Oh, I'm like, what do you mean invisible? I'm visible. I didn't hide myself.
Visible, but not on the map.
I need my ender chest. That's what I was looking for. How's it going, Lightning? How you doing? You just missed the introduction to Sture, the last of the von Emma Clucky family. We have the punk rocker dad. Which, I'm sorry, that mohawk turned out so good.
It is very well executed.
There were discussions about doing instead of doing the traditional fin mohawk, there were discussions of doing the pointed mohawk, like the star ones. And my only contention to that was it's square blocks, and I've only got 2 blocks worth of space to work with here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, a spike collar. Oh, that would be good. I'm not certain how we would execute that since he doesn't really have a neck.
You don't... Yeah, don't put it out, but, like, you put the black ring around it.
I suppose
Like,
yeah,
slabs.
we could do something down here, I suppose.
Or, actually, don't we have something pointed? I want to say we have something pointed.
I don't know that we necessarily have anything. Oh, I wonder if we could hang spikes upside down. So there are spike traps, right? If we can hang spike traps upside down, then that would solve the question there. That's not a bad idea.
They're like a low-lying block, aren't they?
They're built on top of a slab. Do they have... Oh, they have an ender chest in here. Beautiful. Oh, and I think I even have the right... Look at that. Look at that. Just had to get to my ender chest. These trees are gargantuan. I think we actually have bamboo and everything at that back at the base. I will run back over there. So that should be able to go right there like that. Like that. Oh, look at that. Perfect. They needed some color to jazz up their island. What do you want?
Oh no.
There's nothing above it, is there? What are you complaining about? Oh, there it goes. Ah, look at that. Gorgeous.
There is no bamboo in the system.
There's no, there's 3 bamboo stalks growing out back where the cows and sheep are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Those are some trees. Look at those lovely trees. giant purple trees to go with all the hot pink neon that we put out here. This map.
It's being terraformed. They have no say over it.
Well, they have a say. They could be fighting back, but you know they've done like nothing to our area.
That's true.
Like, dude, seriously, you know, it's perfectly fine. Come put stuff over at the Blue Isles. That's the purpose of the brink war. No, nothing.
Okay, there we are.
There we go.
Alright, I got one spike. I'm gonna see what it looks
Yes.
like.
So we went out to the end. Does it hang upside down? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it looks a little funky, but
You know what? I said we just... Did you make a bunch of them, or you only made the one?
I just made 2 of them.
It almost looks more like he's got a grizzly beard or something. No, I guess if we finished it all the way out, it wouldn't be too bad. I don't know, Lightning. What do you think? What was your suggestion? It gets us some spikes, that's for certain.
Do we have like iron bar? Iron bar? No, that's too small.
Yeah, no, iron bar is not going to work so well.
White.
It kind of works. Yeah, it kind of works. That's the problem. Is everything's going to kind of work. I mean, there are spethlithum things. Yes.
Rods.
And rods might would. And rods would work better because we could then. Yeah, I guess that would work.
Let's see this.
How many do you have?
I have 2, but
Oh.
Well,
no, so instead of putting it there, because the end rods will stick straight out, so you can actually stick it on his chest.
oh yeah, that's true.
Of course, you know, just 2 of them makes it look like he's got I think that would actually work out better. We just need more.
Need to get that in some black wool.
I can get, well, black wool is easy. I have plenty of white wool.
Or using blackstone, you can also do that.
Yeah, we can do it with blackstone. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, so the pop chorus fruit is going to be the thing I don't have a whole lot of. I don't think we have any of. But as far as blackstone, I've got a bunch of it in my inventory. Interesting enough.
Go to the end. And 2.
Now that's one other thing we could do. I think that makes actually all right. Where is mine? Stop that. Check this out. I actually think this will work better. And that'll save us a whole trip.
Using the sticks?
Yes. Well, you still leave the end rods there, right? So you get some color, but then it looks a little bit more.
You said you need a chorus fruit, right?
Yeah, it requires, well, it's pop chorus fruit is what it, use pop chorus fruit and a blaze rod to make the end rods. So just chorus fruit. And we can put that in one of like the super fast smelters that either one of us have at base. And make pop cores for days. I wonder if they put in this one. I don't think I actually have it on me. So we're going to have to run back to the house. Some of these, and I don't remember. So now we're getting into like the decoration side of this mod pack, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time with that.
Yeah,
but I have.
I've always struggled with building, like making good buildings. I can make practical builds.
Well, this is why I like having.
Fields.
Yeah, no, I'm function over form every day.
I mean, I am an engineer, so.
Yep. There we go. So blaze rods in some mod packs can be stood up, but not in this one. Okay. Can't blame me for trying.
Yeah, I need to go back to N2. Wherever the heck I went.
Yeah, and of course I don't have any end rods, but apparently we have 24 end crystals.
Okay, I have 2 stacks worth of chorus fruit.
That's more than what we need.
Blue eyes. I have so many waystones.
Yeah. Well, the longer you play on a mod pack like this, the more of those you're going to get. I mean, Season 3 is going to be just as busy. We're going to end up with, like, tons of those.
Where's our smelting stuff over here?
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I think the end rods are going to work better than the sticks, but it was worth a try.
I have a crap ton of blaze rods. I have 2,000 of them, so.
I've got a whole blaze spawner that I set up and just farmed them. So.
Yeah, the same. Well, I just did a mob capture device and then just start spawning it.
Oh, right. I got the black. Yeah, I went to the nether, found a fortress, and swiped the blaze spawner off in the fortress.
I'm so glad I figured out the boxes work.
The boxes?
Yeah, mechanism boxes.
Oh.
For stealing spawners.
Well, because we got what is that?
I don't have Silk Touch, so.
Oh. Yeah, Apotheosis is in here, so we have Silk Touch available to us to do this sort of work. Alright. Let's grab ourselves a little bit of blackstone. And we'll do it like this. This will work faster. I keep wondering if I'm going to open up one of these chickens one of these days and find like just all sorts of nasty creatures spawned inside the interior of these things because they're not lit up.
We can solve that real quick right now.
I'm not really worried about it. After we close this thing back up, that's not my problem anymore. If they open it up and then there's a whole creeper facility in here because they spawned in here, then it blows up. That's not my problem. Nobody told them to open it up. And, you know, we are playing on hard mode, so I expect for nasty things like that. Oh, that looks better already. That actually looks really good. Oh.
I can't believe that actually kind of worked like that. Wow.
Oh, we've gone this far. We're gonna finish this up.
Oh boy.
One of the sayings we had during season 1 was "Go big or go home." 20 outwards. Well, they're coming up the back end of his. Or you just want me on the ones going up. Eventually, they're going to have to turn up. But yeah, we can turn these ones right here to the side. That's fine. And as I go around the back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that works.
Great.
That looks so much better. That's a good idea, Lightning. Thank you.
Beautiful.
It is absolutely just gorgeous. It's just, it's ridiculousness, but you know, as long as we're all having fun, that's all that matters.
Oh, I love it. Looks great.
It's just, yep. Oh, we are the only two on. I can just take that right on off. Hey, look, yeah, it should be on map.
Oh, I can actually see him on the map. What's that? It's like the first time in how many weeks?
What do you mean? It's, I think I picked this scarf up like within the first week on the server.
Yeah.
I think I've been pretty much invisible here. I don't think you've actually seen my.
You for the first week of the server.
I don't think you've actually seen my real skin.
No.
Let's turn off the rest of this. There you go. So you know we.
Less glamour than. I see why now.
You know, the giant letter N on the back kind of gives away who I am.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Of course, it's currently covered up by that Paxel.
Pickaxe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Paxel. It is.
It is. That I got that Paxel. It was a diamond Paxel. I picked it up the first day. Like literally went down digging underground, and it shows up.
Hey, if it works, right, man?
Got a fleshy bit. Oh yeah, because I keep forgetting to put the fleshy bit underneath Dad.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
I actually have the wool. I just never dyed it. And 2, 3, 4.
I got one red wool.
Oh, I got, dude. I've got like 1,000 roses in here and like 4.6K in wool.
All right, you go at it then.
I got this in spades. We're good. We're good. I keep forgetting about that extra bit. So in front, or yeah, we'll put it up in front. He's an older, more distinguished man.
That's true. Why does the baby got a fleshy bit? Are they turkeys?
Because chickens have, I don't know. Because I've seen chickens with the red little fleshy bits, and so I just keep sticking them on chickens when I make them. Roosters do.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roosters have that little
Fleshy bit. And since Sven's a boy and Sture is a boy, then they have the fleshy bits because they're roosters, not chickens. I keep forgetting to put that stupid thing up there. I suppose we could just take them. Waddles. There you go. I think Dad's waddle's not big enough, though. I think it needs to be bigger.
Yeah, it gets kind of choked out by the choker.
Gobblers. Yeah, I'm not a chicken man, so I didn't even know they were called anything other than I know they're supposed to be there for roosters. That's it.
So I didn't know. I just Googled it just barely. So like I raised chicken. Oh, I have raised chickens. So like there's just.
There, is that better? That looks a little better. Make it a little whiter. What do you think?
I think that.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I can make it a little longer. And that kind of looks okay.
Looks a little better.
we can grab a little bit more. We can add a little more to it. I just don't want to make it like so big it's just frumpy looking.
No, I think that's good. I think that's good.
We can make it a little bit bigger, but not
like a tongue right now. But
yeah, it looks like a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll take.
It's the motif. You kind of like the tongue out. You got the rock on symbol. Just...
Well, if we're gonna do a tongue, we should have it coming out of his actual mouth. I think you're right. I think we were just fine with just the two.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good at there.
Yeah, I think that looks much better. Well, all things considered, I built an even chicken. So I've broken several rules of Minecraft in building these chickens, and that every last one of them are actually even. You're supposed to build everything odd. Every last one of these chickens are built even. Like, well, whatever. I still like the collar was an absolute gem of a finisher. Thank you, Lightning. Yeah. That ties that right on up very nicely. And then, we got, did you see the new trees? Did you see the giant purple trees?
I have seen the giant purple trees.
Just finished adding them.
Beautiful.
Here, Blue Isles, your island needed color. Splat. What we should do now is make some extra forays out there and grab examples of the other trees and just start plopping them all over the place here. Give them that much more color for their island. Because if you look at it on the map, right, it's just this big green clump of whatever with a little bit of pink and now a little bit of purple. It needs more color.
Add blue. We got some of those blue. Can we get some of those blue mushrooms from stuff like that?
Oh man, those large ones, yes.
Yeah. Just one of those in here. I don't know. Maybe put like towards where like GD Felt's wall is. Down in the south. It's just huge, just blue, just whop.
There you go. Yeah, we should absolutely put that on our list of things to do. Is they'll have so much fun taking care of these trees and.
Exactly.
I love the fact that somebody's building essentially, I think, a rainbow bridge out of horror blocks. Because, this bridge has been, like, tore up, like, 3 different times now. And the sad part is... Yeah. Well, I don't think we've actually done anything intentionally to this bridge.
No, we haven't.
We haven't done a thing to this bridge. So, that's been one of those fantastic little points.
Liquid meat pouring from one side of the mountain, but all right.
Yeah, I haven't figured that one out either, but Moose wants to come over here and just like spill honey all over the place, so
that would be fun.
Why not?
Ooh,
well,
ooh.
I think we've done enough damage over here for today.
Oh no!
Oh come on! Did you really?
No, it chewed through my oh my gosh. That's how you're going to get phobic right there.
Shh, don't ruin my top secret plans, man. Where did you get crushed at?
I got right on the side of it.
Oh, there's your stuff right dead center too.
Oh no.
Alright, hang on.
It chewed through my totem also. I'm like, no.
I'll just pull you here. I've got some blocks. Yes, I have some dirt. Oh, did you get it?
Nope.
Here. There's some dirt, so you can pillar up to it.
Oh, I got my 7 out of my 60 XP.
Are you getting your stuff back?
No, we're gonna have to break one of the wheels.
No, you don't have to break the wheels. Here, watch this. No, too high, too high. There.
Yeah. There we go. Got my stuff sort of back. Okay, there we go.
And then you know we'll just stick it back in there, and we won't say a word to anyone.
Yeah,
Not
we're the
one word. I pick up the dirt, man. Can't leave the dirt floating around.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Thank you.
That would be actually kind of funny. I wonder if we could make enough of these crushing wheels and make like a moving platform, and then all you have to do is just knock somebody off, let them fall into it.
Let's make that part of the arena. Oh dear. Oh, ooh. Pushback wars. Knockback wars.
Yeah. At that point, you would be trying to get magical equipment and whatnot to dissuade knockback to avoid being like yeeted off the platform.
Yeah, that and working on Psy of guns to add movement to people,
Oh yeah.
do counter movement, counter Psy.
That would be a monstrosity.
That is a whole game of its own.
Maybe it's something we put in for our PvP area.
Maybe not exactly a PvP area, but more like a side arena.
Well, we could.
Kind of like a 9x9 platform, and then surrounded by grinding and crushing wheels.
More like a
Great mod to make a opening up dome and shell, so everyone goes in and then it closes the shell so no one can bounce out.
yeah, and periodically you have like a center beam that spins around with mechanical saws on it and whatnot to keep people hopping around.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to be it for us for today, though. We still have lots of work to do, but you know we're going to try and take care of a lot of this other boring stuff, which is basically babysitting Pneumatic Craft as it comes up. And so next time we hop on here, we will continue working on building the ultimate armor system. So it'll be fun. In the meantime, Zoda, our resident wizard, is going to continue to working on our experimental magic wing, and we will eventually get to a point where we will see pigs fly. And once we see pigs fly, then the next step is to power our nuclear radioactive creeper monkeys. What do we call those things? NFCU? NFCM?
Yeah, NFCM.
So nuclear flying, yeah, because we're going to create our nuclear flying creeper monkeys, the NFCMs, which are going to be our new weapons of choice in the upcoming wars and our tool of mutual assured devastation. But until then, everybody stay safe, have fun, and we will see you next time. Thank you for coming out.
Get myself out of my chair somehow now.
Good luck, Quick. And then don't forget, Saturday is our opening of the Digital Engineering Season 3, so I would expect for a lot of people to do a lot of dying and a lot of laughter to go on. So by all means, come on out and hang out with us. Quick is Quick is going to be one of the people playing there, as well as his buddy TJ and Forefather. I may be there Saturday, or he may come join us at some other point in time, but he will also be there. And then we will have other such notorious streamer talents as Alisaurus, who's going to come out, and a Zodicus from this server. He will also be there. And then Mr. Waggleton and Amakisha. And we might even see a hired sapper and a hired sapper wife, Cooper. So lots of streamer talents coming out to come play with us. It's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be lots of shenanigans. So see you all there. Take care now. Have fun. Bye.